And we want to be comfortable, enjoy ourselves, have fun.
Wow. You get to go first. I knew you were going to pull that one.
It's an opportunity for us to show the world that when you say HBCU, you're not saying TMCF, you're not saying UNCF, you're saying HBCU. We're all here for one purpose, is that support historically black colleges and universities, because they have been the backbone of the African American community.
I believe the way that organizations collaborate is always strengthened if you do the work together. T and I are in meetings all of the time. But this was one of the rare occasions when we had our teams with us. And when I say our teams, I mean the teams of presidents.
Give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, feed him for a lifetime. And this whole transformation project is really about teaching us to fish. All of us are here with that singular purpose in mind, and that is to talk about this project and how it will provide opportunities for all of our universities as we go forward.
It's good to have a safe space to gather, to talk to each other, to build that network and that sense of family. You know, one thing that we really do a great job of is trying to figure out how we can navigate the challenges in a way that the shared experiences, best practices, how they can really help us to continue to persist and continue to operate on the level in which we want to operate.
We genuinely want each other to win. There's no competition. And so we have really bought into the notion that the stronger Benedict or Bennett or Philander is, the stronger will Wiley be. This is a journey that we take together, and all of us will be able to get across the finish line.
A core tenet of the HBCU Transformation Project is working with all HBCUs to transform outcomes for the community. Now, we think by doing that together within community, it's going to be the diversity of those models, the plurality of approaches and tactics that are really going to feed the rest of higher education to say, well, there's something to be learned, not from that institution, but that network of institutions driving change.
Whether public, private, large, or small, the target is the same. We are all supporting overwhelmingly low-wealth first-gen kids of color. And so to be able to experience the successes or learn from the failures of our peers, to a greater extent share and celebrate the successes that everyone is achieving, and to be able to be affirmed that we are headed in the right direction is probably the greatest takeaway for me.
When we look back at early 21st century history of historically black colleges and universities, I hope that we'll think about this Greensboro convening, that was a moment of clarity and inspiration for all of us, and a sign of the maturity and success of the work we've been doing together.
Together, we are rising above and beyond what we've already achieved.
Together, we are making impacts in African American families.
Together, we're cultivating leaders, not just for this generation, but for generations to come.
Together, we are stating our resolve and showing our relevance.
Together, we're partnering with the community.
Together, we are claiming our legacy.